Daily Aviation Bites, your perfect companion for everyday pilot life, regular check rides, and assessment prep. Today's bite, episode number 12. Explain the mnemonic, Gumps. Gumps is a mnemonic used in general aviation as a before-landing checklist to ensure critical systems, carburetor heat, gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop primer, and switches are properly configured for a safe landing. Gumps isn't just a mnemonic for landing. It's a versatile safety framework that enhances flight safety across a variety of situations. Beyond its essential role before landing, performing a Gumps check before maneuvers, such as airwork, or routinely every 5 up to 30 minutes during flight, helps to catch overlooked items and raises overall situational awareness. Using Gumps at regular intervals can make your entire flight safer by ensuring that critical configuration steps are never missed, even outside the landing phase. In general aviation, the Gumps mnemonic aids pilots in systematically checking the most essential systems before landing and during other flight phases or maneuver setups. This structured procedure makes certain that the engine, fuel supply, landing gear, engine mixture, propeller or primer, and necessary switches are all correctly set, preventing oversights in both routine and demanding segments of flight. Purpose: ensures the aircraft is properly configured not only for landing, but also before maneuvers and at regular intervals, acting as a cross-check against forgotten items. Gumps is widely used in general aviation and light aircraft, especially those without advanced automation. Gumps breakdown. C. Carburetor heat. Carburetor heat is crucial for aircraft equipped with carbureted engines, as these are susceptible to carburetor icing caused by rapid cooling from fuel vaporization and pressure drop in the venturi, particularly in humid conditions and specific temperature ranges. Applying carburetor heat redirects warm air to the carburetor, melting existing ice and preventing new ice from forming, ensuring safe engine operation in flight. Quick rule of thumb: carbureted engine needs a carburetor heating. Fuel-injected engines don't need carburetor heating. Don't mix it up. Why have some aircraft fuel pumps and some don't? Aircraft fuel systems are designed in two main ways, depending on how fuel reaches the engine. Fuel pump systems, electric or mechanical, needed when fuel cannot flow to the engine by gravity alone. This is most common in low-wing aircraft, where the tanks sit below the engine, and in high-performance or fuel-injected models that demand pressurized fuel delivery. Gravity feed systems, used in high-wing aircraft with carbureted engines where the tanks are above the engine. Gravity does the work, making these systems simpler and highly reliable. Rule of thumb: tanks above engine, gravity feed, no pump needed. Tanks below engine or fuel injected, fuel pump required. The choice of system impacts everything from technical complexity to reliability and maintenance, so knowing which setup is in your aircraft is essential for safe and efficient operation. The gas step in Gumps instructs pilots to ensure reliable fuel delivery before landing or any critical maneuver. This involves verifying the fuel selector is set to either the fullest tank or to both, depending on aircraft type, activating auxiliary fuel pumps if necessary, and visually checking fuel gauges for adequate quantity. For fuel-injected or low-wing aircraft, the use of fuel pumps can be essential, while high-wing gravity feed systems are simpler but still require careful cross-checking. This step not only protects against fuel starvation in high-demand moments, such as go-arounds, but also reinforces good habits for fuel management throughout the flight. Including undercarriage fixed check in the landing checklist, even on aircraft with non-retractable gear, serves important safety and training purposes. It builds checklist discipline and standardization by reinforcing structured procedures across all aircraft types, which is especially valuable for student and multi-type pilots. It acts as a reminder to verify the brake system, checking functionality, release of the parking brake, and specific handling characteristics, critical for short or contaminated runways. It encourages a quick condition check to ensure the gear is undamaged and no abnormal noises or vibrations have developed. And with the call-out undercarriage fixed check, the pilot not only confirms the fixed gear status, but also triggers a brief mental review of brake configuration and landing readiness. The mixture step in the Gumps checklist ensures the engine is properly configured for landing by setting the fuel-air ratio to an optimal position. At most airports, this means pushing the mixture control full rich, which provides maximum engine performance and reliability in the critical landing phase. However, at high elevation or high-density altitude fields, the mixture may need to remain slightly leaned to prevent engine roughness, power loss, or flooding. This step serves as a vital safeguard against engine issues during the final and most workload-intensive portion of the flight. P means power and propeller. This step ensures that the engine power settings and propeller controls are properly configured for landing or the upcoming maneuver. For aircraft with adjustable pitch propellers, the propeller should be set to high RPM, fine pitch, to provide full power responsiveness during approach or go-around. The throttle is adjusted to maintain the correct approach airspeed and ensure smooth engine operation. This check confirms optimum engine performance and responsiveness, minimizing the risk of power loss or inadequate thrust when it matters most. The switches step in the Gumps checklist is designed to confirm both passenger safety and aircraft readiness before landing. It requires checking that all seat belts and shoulder harnesses are fastened, verifying magneto settings for proper engine operation, and turning on critical lights like landing and strobe lights to maximize visibility. Additionally, it acts as a reminder to configure any aircraft-specific switches, ensuring operational readiness and reinforcing a sterile cockpit environment during the high workload landing phase. Discover this and hundreds of other essential insights in the CROSSorCHECK app. Prepare not only yourself but also all your checklists with ease. Stay one step ahead with CROSSorCHECK, create your own checklists and emergency procedures, and instantly access hundreds of expertly curated topics right on your smartphone. Whether you're in the cockpit, on the go, or handling daily tasks, all critical information is always at your fingertips. Download now. Find the links for Android and iOS in the video description. And don't forget to subscribe to our monthly newsletter to stay up to date with the latest features. All links are in the video description. Simple, clear, always with you.